Good morning.
Hi.
Today we're going to talk about two products. It's Apple and Microsoft. Actually, yesterday the guys talked a lot about Apple, so there's nothing to add more on the presentation. First thing, I'm going to talk about Apple. Apple started in 1976 by creating the first Apple computer. It's called Apple I, and created by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and a third guy called Donald Wayne. In 1977, they create their company, Apple company, and registered in the market. In a few years, the guys were working on developing Apple II, another computer. And in the midway, Steve Jobs get kicked from this project, and he moved to another project called Macintosh. So there was competition between those two groups to who provide his product first, and the Apple guys defeat Steve Jobs. And as you see, this is the ranking brands in 2011 and 2012. As you see, Apple jumped from position 8 to 1 in 1 year, and the value jumped from 29 billion to 70 billion in 1 year. Yeah, and the ranking from AAA to AAA plus is a huge jump for the company, followed by Google and Microsoft. Let's talk about Microsoft. Microsoft started in 1975 by Bill Gates and Alan Paul. It started with, it was an idea of programming. They start with a program called BASIC, and they were a leader in this program. And every company followed their steps in this program. And then in the first 80s, they bought a program from AT&T called Unix. Yeah, Unix. And they made a kill with this program, but in like 7 or 8 years they quit this Unix and be a broker between IBM and other company called Seattle Computer Programming Company. IBM made the computer, but they need a program to run this computer. So this deal changed Microsoft from a small player to a leader in the market. And as you see here, this is Microsoft ranking from 2011 and 2012. The percent decreased from 2 to 3, and the value increased from 44 billion to 47 billion, and the rating still AAA plus. Something I want to add. Now, Apple was valued as $70 billion. When they start the company in 1977, Donald Wayne sold his share to, I think, Steve Jobs for $800. So I think he'll die sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is for the ranking. And this is the rating for Apple. You know, Apple has, like, they focus on products. Microsoft focus on the program. So, and the purple one is the purple one is Acer. The red one is Apple. The green one is Dell, and the gray one is HP, and the blue one is Lenovo. All the companies need Microsoft, like Microsoft Windows XP or Windows. They don't need Windows, except for Apple that needs their own program, Mac OS. And you can see the percentage of sorry. In this point, Apple increased and break all of the ranks, or break all of them. And this is for the rank. And Sabrina now will tell you about your differences. Similarities.
Good morning, everybody. We have done many researches about Apple and Microsoft. I found some similarities between Apple and Microsoft. First, I want to talk about the history. As Ibrahim said, IMD company. Everyone knows this company. Who created the computer? In 1980, IBM wanted to buy Microsoft from Bill Gates, but he didn't accept that. But they said to Bill Gates, we want to make a contract with you. After they make contract with the Microsoft company, Apple were doing many computers, and Microsoft paid like $100 billion for Apple to stop doing computer because they were increased higher than Microsoft. 14 years. 14 years, yeah. So Steve Jobs and Bill Gates were born in 1955, like the same year. And I want to talk about the challenge now about Apple and Microsoft. Both of them are both of them are the best, and they wanted to get many customers for their product, for their company. Sorry. Also, Microsoft and Apple running the computer for many things, and as you know, Microsoft can work for Toshiba and Sony, whatever for this computer, and Apple for like MacBook. So, if you want to talk about companies, many companies need the good product for their computer. Both of them are wonder between Microsoft and Apple. But if we see, they can choose which is the good for them, and that's all about that.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to like this. Now I'm going to talk to you about differences between the Apples and the Microsoft. And I will start with three different aspects to analyze the difference between the two companies: the target market and the product designer and the direction. First, the target market. As we all know, Apple, or the purpose of Apple is to provide the tools for the person who has idea and arrogance to change the world. and the purpose of the Microsoft is to spare it to each user's desktop. So according to the different purpose, we can know which market they want. The Apple's focus on the younger person, the younger people, the person who have the passion in their life, and the Microsoft use widely on the office software and the gamers. Next, the product. As we know, the Apple's product use a software designer to support the hardware. So it means the software can be connected with the hardware using better. But the Microsoft needs the other company to run their software. So they're totally different in the products. And I just have a question for ask everyone. Why maybe you think the Apple's product have the price have a little bit expensive, but why so many people want to buy it? What?
ABC?
ABC?
Yeah,
Yes, probably. And I want to show the picture. Like this tree. The apple always growing the tree. But everyone can see this apple, the ripe and fresh. But if you want to eat it, you need to jump it, and maybe you need to climb the tree or hard kick the tree. You can earn the apple. So why it's a little bit expensive but more people like to buy it? Because apple is very popular in our life. And as we see, Apple always like to selling a new concept, not just goods. So it's plan why, just for my opinion. But the Microsoft is very focused on the new technology. If you want to run some professional area and to run some professional the program, you need the Windows, you need the Microsoft. But if you want to use the cool or fashion perfect, maybe you will decide to buy the Apple's product. And on the next steps, the direction. As I research on the internet, the next step, Apple is going to develop the ad map, use their own program, and the payment. The payment, it means they will design a new program and the software to like the wallet. So you don't need cash and a credit card, debit card. You don't need that. Just use your phone. You can do whatever you want. And ITV, the search. The Microsoft, the next step will be positioned in a way through the system virtualization management. The virtualization, it means it's a very new and a very professional word in computer. The virtualization, I can use a simple word to explain it. And it means the logical representation of researches. So you can imagine it. Let's conclude my part, and my partner is going to present you the conclusion. So which company we suggest you choose?
Okay. Who think that Apple will stay on the top?